Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to focus on blind calling and how that can help you seal the deal on that buck that you've been after all season long. My name is Lewis with the Whitetail Hunting Hub and I hope you enjoy today's video. So firstly we're going to discuss what's blind calling. We hear the term, what's blind calling? So blind calling is when you can't see a physical deer in front of you or around you and you're making calls in the hopes of attracting that deer in front of you. Now, during the rut, this can kind of be a dicey scenario because you have no idea how close a deer could be near you and can pick you out in your spot. So it's kind of a dicey scenario to play, but it can prove very, very effective, especially in November. So I'm going to highly recommend doing this. The risk is definitely worth the reward. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. So let's get right down into the fundamentals. So this is the call I'm going to be working with today. This is the Flex Tone Extractor. I also did a video on this call on how to use it effectively. So I will put that link in the description for this call. But I'm going to show you what I like to do. So I first like to start off doing a higher, pitched doe bleat to kind of mimic an estrus bleat. So I take my call and I have it now in between the doe and the fawn setting to produce like that higher doe sound. So it's going to sound something like this. Just something simple like that. Just a... And then you can add like a little inflection into it. Start with your hand open and do it like that. So I like to start off with that. I like to do a couple long ones like a... And again, I get that sound traveled in every direction because you want to make sure that you're pointing that call where a buck could possibly be. So you want to start off doing that. Then I like to switch my call all the way down to the buck setting. And then you're just going to start making those buck clicks like a pop, 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 pop when you're blowing into the call. I'll demonstrate that like a... And I also like to start in one direction and work my way across my body because now that is acting like it's following a doe. That buck is following the doe that just came through. And then towards the end of the calling sequence, I like to do what's called a tending grunt. And that's just a long drawn out buck grunt that progressively gets louder. And this is how you do that. So I like to lead off with that. So when you put all those steps together, this is how it's going to look. And it's as simple as that. And it can really be effective to help seal the deal on those bucks in November that are out cruising looking for does, because they'll hear that there's another buck in their area, or they're even curious and 9 times out of 10 will come in to see what's going on. So I hope that really helps you, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that I have now. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope you guys stick around. Thank you a lot. It really means a lot. Have a great day.